Elizabeth I, Queen of England, 1533 to 1603. Elizabeth was born in Greenwich on the 7th of September 1533. She was the daughter of Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn. Elizabeth's mother, Anne Boleyn, would be executed for adultery when Elizabeth was just 2 years old. Henry's last wife, Catherine Parr, made sure Elizabeth was highly educated and could speak several languages fluently. When Henry died in 1547, Elizabeth's half-brother Edward became king, while she would live with Catherine Parr. Edward died in 1553, which meant that Elizabeth's older half-sister Mary became queen. Mary was determined to return England to Catholicism, and because Elizabeth was Protestant, she imprisoned her in the Tower of London. Mary died from illness in 1558, making Elizabeth her successor to the throne. She became Queen of England at age 25. Elizabeth returned England to Protestantism, developing the Church of England while maintaining some Catholic elements such as the crucifix, therefore appeasing both sides. The Privy Council was reduced, and its Catholic influence reduced by removing such members. Elizabeth assembled experienced and trustworthy advisors, including William Cecil, Lord Burleigh, who was her Secretary of State, and Sir Francis Walsingham, in charge of gathering intelligence, Nicholas Bacon, Lord Keeper of the Great Seal, and Nicholas Throckmorton, Ambassador to France. One advisor called Robert Dudley, Earl of Leicester, was very close to the Queen and may have been a romantic interest. Despite numerous courtships and expectation to continue the Tudor dynasty with an heir, Elizabeth declined marriage, stating the welfare of her country was her priority, to an insistent parliament. During Elizabeth's reign, England saw a golden age of progress. Trade expanded rapidly, bringing in wealth, and exploration brought prestige to the country. In 1580, Francis Drake became the first Englishman to successfully circumnavigate the Earth, and 5 years later, Sir Walter Raleigh formed a colony on the east coast of North America, named Virginia. The arts also flourished in theatre, poetry, and music, with such playwrights as William Shakespeare. A big challenge would face Elizabeth in 1588. In 1587, Elizabeth had her cousin, Mary, Queen of Scots, her nearest heir, executed. Mary was a Catholic and had been imprisoned by Elizabeth as a threat to the throne, especially as there was no marriage or Protestant heir produced by Elizabeth. An uncovering of a conspiracy to overthrow the Queen ended in Mary being tried for treason after years of surveillance. After Mary's execution, Catholic King Philip II of Spain launched an invasion of England to remove Elizabeth and restore Catholicism. As he launched the Spanish Armada, Elizabeth made a speech to the English soldiers at Tilbury. "I know I have the body of a weak, feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king, and of a king of England too." The English navy, aided by bad weather, would severely defeat the invading Armada. On the 24th of March 1603, Elizabeth died at Richmond Palace. As there was no Tudor heir, the dynasty would come to an end, and she would be succeeded by the Protestant James VI of Scotland, the son of her cousin Mary, Queen of Scots. Subscribe for more history videos.
Thank you guys for all your support on the Simple History YouTube channel. If you enjoy it, please consider visiting our Patreon page. There, you can show us your support for the channel by donating and make a huge difference in what we're able to create for you. Plus, you can get early access on upcoming videos. So let's keep it growing, and thank you for being part of this amazing community.